What's up, family? Rock with us on our way to New Orleans for our 2-year anniversary. So, of course, I rented a car just so we didn't put no extra miles on our vehicles. We ain't trying to do all that. Wifey made us some breakfast, just some breakfast potatoes, something light so we, stomach don't be hurting on the road or nothing like that. So, something light. Wifey finishing up whatever she was doing. Of course, we ran late because of her. All right, 2 hours in, of course, we had to make the gas stop at Love's. Gas on up. I think we was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, something like that. But yeah, we was halfway there. Everything was going smooth. Of course, I was up by myself because she can't hang, and that it's a little problem, but we good. But we finally made it. We made it. We made it to Louisiana. Whew. It is hot. I'm talking about spicy. Oh, that track you're hearing, by the way, produced by your boy. All right, it's a shameless plug. But this the room, though. Room was real nice, real cozy. I had a full, I guess a full kitchen, you would say. It had the stove and all that, but we didn't utilize all that. Of course, wifey doing her cleaning. We super clean people, so even the hotel clean, we still coming in doing our own cleaning. We use our own sheets and all that for the bed. We don't be playing no kind of games, but yeah, we did all that. And then we went to this plant-based restaurant called Sweet Soul Food. The best, gotta be the best plant-based restaurant in New Orleans if you ask me. There was a couple more, but this one stole the show. Everything plant-based. She was so excited to eat. But yeah, so this plant-based restaurant was like buffet style. We've been plant-based for a long time. Never bumped into a buffet style. This one was crazy. It was it.
Let me just say, this soul food place we just left.
Oh my God.
That's a 12.
20 out of 10.
20 out of 10. When I say I still got my full plate, they filled us up. So it was 4 different meats.
Or no, 4 different just
like
food. Yeah,
4 different food choices, like main big dishes for 19.
No, she don't know. She didn't pay, guys. It's
for
$14.99.
$14.99.
Plus, if you want to get like extra sides, like I got a cornbread that was $4.
Mm-hmm.
I got some greens that was $4. I got a brownie that was $4.
I got ice cream.
She got some ice cream. I don't know how much extra that was, but I spent about $60 in there, and it's all worth it. All worth it. I promise you. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10.
I'm finna work up an appetite just to eat this again. But when I say when you come here, this need to be your first stop because they close at 5 or whenever the food run out or something like that.
Yeah, whenever the food run out. Yeah.
When I say it's a buffet style, but go in there and pick your stuff and eat good. And the ladies in there are so stinking sweet. You gonna love them. And they say baby a lot in here too.
You got it, baby. So you heard me.
But yeah, very friendly, very nice. Check it out.
We bought a couple things, nothing crazy. We ain't going on spree, but we just did a couple things. We bought a couple things, and of course we chilled by the pools, trying to relax and wind down from a long traveling. Did a little toast, and yeah, it was time to nightcap. All right, you already know I'll be the first one up, so I had to get the day started. Go and open them blinds up while we watching a little Martin. You can't never go wrong with Martin. And look at my sweetness as she come around that corner as we head to breakfast. And she swag checking as we get ready to walk into this breakfast spot. We went to a spot called Bearcat for breakfast. Real dope spot. It was crowded. As you can see, we had a wait time, so we was able to sit outside on the back patio. Which you will see here in just a second. Yep, bam. So we were sitting out there waiting, and then it was actually nice out there. We was wishing we could sit out there and eat, and then the rain starts and it get the pouring down raining, but we were still able to sit outside and eat. So we stayed out there and ate. I had a hibiscus tea. Of course, everything was plant-based. The pancakes, everything was made out of plant protein, which is pea protein. All right, babe. What do you rate Bearcat?
I would give them 9.5 on their food
Out of 10.
out of 10. But their gratuity got them. That's what like them they 5
A
points.
gratuity, yeah, they ain't had to add that for 2 people.
And it was just 2 of us. Just because y'all packed ain't got nothing to do with us.
But other than that, A1.
I mean, you guaranteed.
All right, that's their Caesar Superdome, which a lot of the Hurricane Katrina victims stayed at. Then we started walking around Bourbon Street for a minute, just wasting time until our tour started. We're going on a city tour. We went to this little spot right there. We was just waiting on the tour to get started. Then we jumped on the tour bus and was ready to tour the city. And then the tour did a stop at this spot that serves beignets in the city park. Beignets and coffee and stuff like that. People riding kayaks, and it's a lot of greenery everywhere. It's a big park. Super nice, super nice. Then we visited their cemeteries, which they build all their cemeteries above ground because of the storms and stuff like that, of course, in the water. It was real informal. Then once the tour ended, of course, we had to go get some more food at this spot called Itel Garden. Super dope, black-owned, plant-based restaurant again, 100% plant-based. Everything was bussin'. I had some quinoa curry. She had some cauliflower wings, fries, and things like that. It was bussin' now. Bussin'. Itel Garden.
Give them a 9.
A 9 out of 10. Very good, but sweet soul food, they did it for us.
They did that big one.
Yeah, they did that big one for real. Then shortly after, we just went for a joyride and did some more festivities later that night, but we couldn't record and take the camera in there and none of that, so yeah. All right, so boom, we woke up that next morning and finished off those leftovers we had from Bearcat breakfast spot. Of course, we couldn't eat all that in one sitting, and it was still busting. Then we packed up because, of course, this was our last night, so we packed up. And we went to CVS because mommy needed some contact solution. Then we walked the Garden District area, which where people have all their gardens in the front yard and stuff, which is a lot of rich history about that too. Then we walked up on Dirty Coast, which is a souvenir shop. We got us some souvenirs, our son some souvenirs, and both our moms, because my mom kept our son and her mom kept our dog, which we appreciated. And then we headed back to our favorite spot to get some more food, sweet soul food, of course. And we had enough food for the next day and the next day. Bought enough food for that. And that's the Pontchartrain Lake, super big lake, one of the lakes that flooded the city. And that was what you got to cross over to leave and come. So hope y'all enjoyed this vlog.